eyeball. Fury's 20 now. He improves physically with every fight. They're both over 6'6". Scott Belshaw, then 3 years older, 10 wins under his belt, potentially a very dangerous customer. Let's hear from both the heavies.
5 from 5, but this guy's quite big, quite a challenge for you tonight.
Yeah, he's around about the same kind of size, a little bit smaller and a little bit lighter, but good matchup, yeah.
Everybody's talking about Tyson Fury at the moment. Why are you so up for this and so convinced you're going to do the business?
Because I believe that's why I'm here. I believe that's why I've been put here, to go out and beat this guy tonight. I've had so many ups and downs the past couple of years.
This is your toughest fight so far, isn't it, as a pro?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Scott Belshaw's good test, and it's going to be a tough fight.
I only heard Monday about the fight offer with Tyson, and then once I heard it, I thought, right, that must be it. That's my chance. I've went for it. I'm here tonight. And I'll tell you what, I've prepared hard, so I have. I'm in good shape. So I plan to go out and put on Tyson.
You like to create a bit of pressure on yourself, don't you? You like talking it up and saying, right, I'm going to knock him out in 2, I'm going to go in 3, and just kind of making a spectacle of it.
Well, yeah, I think that's what boxing's about, to be honest. It's not just about smacking people in the face. It's about entertaining the crowd and people around watching boxing, and I think it brings interest back to boxing, so that's why I do it, to be honest.
I'm up for this here. I believe this here is my destiny tonight, to go out and do this.
And what about a potential British title shot? We heard that Derek Chisora was up for Danny Williams, then it was off. Would you take that fight in a shot if it came your way?
Yeah, drop off, and I'd take any fight, me, because that's what I do. I'm a fighting person, so I don't know, if I got the opportunity, then I would, yeah, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues with the big boys of boxing. 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing to you first, to my left in the blue corner, he's wearing black trunks with white trim and weighed in at 17 stone, 4.5 pounds. Coming to us from Lisburn, Northern Ireland, he brings with him a professional record of 10 wins, just 1 defeat, with 7 of his 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Scott Belshaw. And his opponent fighting tonight out of the red corner, he's wearing multicolored trunks and weighed in at 18 stone, 4.5 pounds. Hailing from Manchester, he was the 2008 AVA Senior Super Heavyweight Champion, and now as a professional, he is undefeated with 5 wins, and all 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Tyson Fury.
Unleash the Fury. Young Tyson, just 20 years old.
In charge is Richie Davies. 8-round schedule.
Certainly be a big lad when he grows up. Here's the final instructions.
Okay, fellas, you both know what I expect of you. Behave yourselves, do as you're told, and above all, defend yourselves at all times. Good luck to you both.
Well, Richie Davies is not a particularly small man, and he is dwarfed by these 2 giants of the ring. I was trying to think if there's ever been 2 fighters whose combined height is more than these 2 British fighters who've shared a ring. I suspect there'll be some statistician out there somewhere who'll say that these aren't the record, but it's certainly the 2 biggest guys that I've seen.
Well, it'll be the first time that Fury's been met jab for jab, I'll tell you that.
Is Belshaw going to be as good as his word? Is he going to be able to back him up and land his own heavy punches? Product of the East Side Boxing Club, been boxing since he was 16, and also tried his hand at rugby. No surprises that he was a second row.
That's a fantastic jab by Tyson. Absolutely fantastic jab. Straight down the pipe, plenty of power behind it. It's what comes off of the jab to me for Fury. Got to put the right hand straight behind it. If he can catch this guy with that jab this easily, so early in the fight, you know the right hand can land.
The skeptics, of course, are saying, has Fury really got the knockout punch? Well, Lee Swaby, who he fought in his last fight, he's a tough man, to put it mildly. Big fella from Lincoln, and he said If you think he's not heavy-handed, think again. He really is.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. He's a big man. Belshaw trying his own sweeping right hand straight out of peripheral vision, trying to catch Fury out.
Belshaw's one defeat came against Daniel Peretz. The result was reversed in a rematch, and you'll remember, of course, that Fury stopped the Norway-based Russian, and Fury's getting on top in this opening round.
It was a good right hand by Fury, but you know, Belshaw, to his credit, he took it well. But you know, the other boxers have all sort of fallen over from punches like that.
Bellshaw's nose already seeping blood. The claret is flowing, and there's only a minute to go. Good right hand from Fury.
Belshaw,
looking as though this is going to go 8 rounds, Duke.
No, it can't go 8 rounds. Bellshaw's too crude, too easy to hit right now. Bellshaw's got no defence whatsoever. Wide open to the right hands.
He's looking to finish it right here and now, Fury. Doesn't need to get overexcited, needs to pick his punches. Belshaw hasn't been able to land anything really meaningful so far. He's been a relatively static target, and Fury able to tee off with his array of punches, and a left to the body is the one that put Belshaw down. Big left hook, sweeping punch, thudded into the solar plexus.
Well, you know, he's put a lot into this first round, has Fury. I'm just starting to blow a little bit there because he's put a lot of effort in. Another body shot.
Another one. It might be that it's going to be all over here. The bell will sound. Well, he's going to be able to go back to his corner. But if we didn't know before, we now know exactly who has the power. Tyson Fury, not heavy-handed, as Scott Belshaw.
And you know, the body shots again in that round. 2 beautiful sweeping kind of left hook body punches. Absolutely sickened Belshaw. Here comes the first, right behind the elbow.
Well, as Jim was saying, Belshaw was really up for this when we spoke to him at the weigh-in yesterday. But no answer to shots like that.
Well, nobody really has got an answer to a body shot that lands cleanly. But what Belshaw's got to show now is character.
Alan Wilson trying to inspire some pride into his charge. But it's a mountain to climb from here. It's an 8-rounder.
Round 2.
Down twice in the opening round, Belshaw. It'll be a 10-7 round to Tyson Fury. 2 big body shots. Can Belshaw somehow pull himself back? The pain from those body shots will have lingered. Almost swinging himself off his feet there, Scott Belshaw.
Well, you know, if any of these 2 land with any of these swinging punches, somebody's going down, there's no doubt about it. They've been thrown from the canvas.
Belshaw will have plenty of people watching back home in Northern Ireland, and he's a proud man. He'll want to show that he's not just here to make up the numbers.
He inches his way forward as Belshaw, you know, not really blessed with good technical skills, but game. Took the shot, oh, that was a signal, another signal, and Fury there.
It's all over.
You know, that was good sportsmanship by Fury. He could have continued the combination, continued throwing the punches. He looked at his opponent, saw that he was hurt, and stopped the onslaught. Good sportsmanship, but a good finish.
High quality, Duke. Tyson Fury capable of fighting better fighters than Scott Belshaw. And that was pretty impressive. No question about it. He didn't take anything too meaningful from Belshaw, coped with everything that the Irishman threw at him, but those body shots, those left hooks were quality.
Particularly the last one. And again, I just want to emphasise that point. It was good sportsmanship. Although Belshaw was getting a lot of punishment, you know, Fury was dishing out a lot of punishment, but he stopped right in the midst of it, and he didn't want to hit his opponent again. First-class performance.
There's a lot of tasty fights out there for Tyson Fury, aren't there, on the British scene? And he is sending out a little bit of a shockwave with punches like that. That's where it finished.
There won't be too many takers, I don't think. You know, he is a dangerous man. He's a young man. He's got a nice arsenal of punches, and he's unbeaten still. A handful of fights doesn't make him a British champion, but he's moving in that right direction.
Yeah, that was quality as well. The way he stood back, he saw that his opponent was stricken and allowed him to turn away. Wonder what Martin Rogan thinks about that one from last week with Sam Sexton. That'd be a good fight, wouldn't it? Rogan against Tyson Fury. Love to see that one, and I'm sure Tyson would be happy to take it. But we have a winner, and it's now 6 wins out of 6, and Tyson Fury another knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 52 seconds of round number 2. Our referee in charge, Richie Davies, stops the contest due to the fact the blue corner was in no condition to continue. Therefore, your winner and still undefeated, Tyson Fury.
And Scott Belshaw, the blood still oozing from his nose there, all that confidence blown away by Tyson Fury. Gave it his all, but he was well short. We'll be talking to Tyson Fury, still unbeaten, still very exciting, and enjoying every second of it when you rejoin us in Walford. And Tyson Fury has joined us here at ringside. Congratulations, not only on the fight, you actually stepped over the top rope to join us here, no problem at all.
Yeah, as I do every single time. It's my little signature move now. Yeah, I boxed quite well, and I've done what I was told in the corner, and I got the job done sharpish.
Absolutely, when you got in the ring. Listen, a lot of people rang the warning bells for you tonight. Boxing News said, hold on, this guy could be a little bit too tasty for him at this stage of his career, and you've made mugs of everybody. Well,
to be honest, Tyson Fury rolls on again, doesn't he? I'm the best heavyweight in Britain by a mile. Get Derek Chisora in that ring, I'll stop him. Just like I've done to Belshaw. All credit to Belshaw, though. He's the only man in the British Isles who was game enough to step between them ropes with me, so I want to take my hat off to him, and thanks very much for letting him fight me. And that's about it, really.
And he came towards you, he didn't shy away, did he? He went toe-to-toe, looked you in the eye, and slugged it out with you.
Yeah, well, he tried his best. He come for a fight. He was a big game lad, and he had a good record as well. And he can punch Scott Belshaw, because I sparred with him previously. I know how he can box, so I knew I had to keep my hands tight around my head in case a big swing cut and caught me, or it might have been the other way around.
A lot of the work you've been putting in Germany against Ukrainian giants seems to have paid off tonight.
Well, thanks very much to the Ukrainian giants, because without them this wouldn't have been made possible, because they're the only ones who sparred me for this fight. I've done a bit of sparring in Sheffield as well. So thank all my sparring partners and everyone out there who's supporting me and following me.
Now I just want you to have a look at the screen. First of all, have a look at the body shots that really absolutely destroyed him, but we'll see those in a moment. There's a moment I want to show you at the end of the fight that will have earned you a lot of friends here, you know, because you had him going, he wasn't in a position to defend himself, and you held back.
Yeah, I saw him go, and I could have let it go then, probably put his lights out, but to be honest, it's not, I know it's a brutal sport, but when a man's gone like that, I knew he wasn't going to carry on, so there's no point in finishing the last shot.
Sure.
A lot of people would have, but even Tyson Fury would have. For 5 foot, he was like, gonna get up and do something, but I knew he had no chance.
But that's a heck of a good gesture, and you are, as you say, in some ways breaking the rules of boxing with that one, aren't you? In that you've got to defend yourself at all times when you're in there.
Definitely you have, yeah. And what can I say?
No, well done for that. But your body shots tonight were fantastic. They broke him in half.
Yeah, definitely. Body shots, and the jab was working beautiful as well. He couldn't get out of the way of that jab. And that slip left up body's just a killer. Any heavyweight in the country takes out the body, they're down.
Absolutely. And we saw Derek Chisora last night doing a little bit of nibbling on his opponent, and you have no fears at all that you'll be able to take care of Mr. Chisora and everybody else.
Well, Chisora, less the time than Belshaw, I'd say, because he's trying to do the Tyson thing with the ear biting, but I'm the real Tyson now, so I'll show him what a Tyson can do to a Chisora, Del Boy.
Listen, we look forward to seeing you in action again very soon. Very well done indeed, as always.
Thanks very much, Jim.
Good stuff. Okay.